Hello everybody and welcome back to another video in Colorful Realms. So everyone, as you just saw, I've gone ahead and kind of made this circle, I guess we can sort of call it, as kind of a town center. Not exactly a square, so we can call it town square. But basically, I kind of want to work on this space today a little bit. I don't know if we'll fully get this area done. But before we get onto that, I kind of feel like there's something else I want to do. Because, I mean, the town square, we imagine, or I imagine anyway, is going to kind of be like a market. So it's going to be, we're going to have lots of different stands selling stuff, right? Like our, we've got our barn over there with, the sugar cane, the potatoes, the carrots, the wheat, whatever. And over here we have our fishing hut, so we can get fish, and our mine, so we can get different materials for tools, armor, and just general blocks to build up the rest of the town. Now, the thing is, I mean, you're not just going to take it straight from the mine or straight from the fishing hut and put it right into the shops, right? Because, I mean, I can only imagine that not all the fishing goes on it during the day, and none of the fish is going to get sold that day either. And not all the mining is going to go on during the day, because why would it? So, I feel like we need somewhere to kind of store everything. Because, I mean, realistically, there's not much in the way of... There's like one chest in the mining building, and there's none, to my knowledge anyway, in the fishing hut. So, I think we need to build some sort of storage building, sort of, to kind of keep all this stuff in until it's able to be sold at the market. And I have a pretty good idea of where I want to put it, but I haven't really decided what exactly I want it to look like yet, because I don't know. Because of where I want to place it, it's a little hard, as well as it's just like, I don't really build just a random storage room for, like, I don't know, to use as, like, an imaginary kind of thing. To think, like, oh, it gets transferred from these buildings into here and then is sold in the market. Like, I don't do that very often. So this is going to be interesting, but what I kind of imagine is maybe putting it up on this space here, maybe a little bit up onto this next ledge up, I'm not really sure yet, and then kind of bringing the path from somewhere over here in front of the mine maybe, or maybe just a little further over, and kind of bringing it through here to the town square, maybe right up into this kind of corner here. And then kind of having the storage room in between the two paths. And maybe having the door connected to this path so that at least something is attached to it. To this path, instead of just kind of having it here. And also because then we can kind of imagine, like, maybe the stuff is moving from these buildings into the storage. And then when it comes out of the storage, it's, like, right next to the market. So it doesn't have to travel too far. Doesn't matter. Anyway. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and put in something. I think we should already have most of the materials we need for this. But I sort of imagine, I guess, like, I mean, it's probably just going to be like a big box, like the mine. But more wood used for it, sort of like the fishing hut here. So it's going to be a mix of these two different buildings. So we'll have a little bit of stone, a little bit of wood, and we'll just kind of have fun with it. Because a lot of this stuff I plan out in a creative world. But this, I think I just kind of want to go for it, honestly. So, let's do this. And maybe while we're at it, we can put in the path heading to the middle. So I've gone ahead and put this building in, as you just saw, as well as our path that I wanted to put in, heading from over by our mines and our fishing hut, past our little storage building, and to the town center. So I think we'll go ahead and maybe add a little bit more space here. I'm going to need to go get some more andesite for that because we ran out. But add a little bit more space and put a few, I don't know what the term is all of a sudden, but like little shops and stands, I guess, is the best way I can put it at the moment. And we'll just kind of, fill this space in a little to kind of convince me to continue working on this central area. Because we've done around the outside, but we haven't really done anything in here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some andesite to kind of continue working on this. I'll get that all expanded a little bit more, and then I will come back with another time lapse doing the market stalls, and then I don't know. But again, I'm gonna have to get some andesite first, so I guess we'll be going for a bit of a mining trip. So I've gone ahead and put this building in, as you just saw, as well as our path that I wanted to put in, heading from over by our mines and our fishing hut, past our little storage building, and to the town center. So I think we'll go ahead and maybe add a little bit more space here. I'm going to need to go get some more andesite for that because we ran out. But add a little bit more space and put a few stands, I guess, is the best way I can put it at the moment. And we'll just kind of, fill this space in a little to kind of convince me to continue working on this central area. Because we've done around the outside, but we haven't really done anything in here. So, this is it. We've got a stand for tools and armor. Maybe this person makes different, tools and stuff that the town uses to build or repair different buildings. We have a stand for food, so we have a cake over here, we have some pumpkin pie, different stuff like that. So, maybe this person is like a baker. And then we also have a stand for potions. Which, I guess none of those are really... Well, I guess this one who's selling all the tools and armor, I guess they're getting all their materials from the mine. And maybe the fish go to the kind of food stall, and maybe it's not like a baking specifically, but it's just general food and stuff. But, honestly, building this, as you can see, takes a lot of stone. I had to go grab some more andesite, but on top of that, we're slowly running out of stone bricks. And right now we don't really have a great way to smelt a lot of stone. And so we've been kind of using the 3 furnaces we have here in the kitchen. However, I think I want to set up a bit of a bigger smelter, maybe even just out here in the hallway. I kind of want to enchant something. I've gotten up to level 30, and I went back actually to the old enchantment setup to grab some lapis, because we were running a little low, and noticed that I had a diamond chestplate and another diamond sword actually just kind of sitting there in the chest. So I figure we'll check the enchantments for all of these. We'll check the sword. Indestructibility, no. Chestplate has also indestructibility, not great. Axe has lucky ooh. What does this have? Does this have the same thing? Yes, okay. I'm gonna go quickly make a pickaxe and sleep, because I think if it's on both the shovel and the axe, it should also be on the pickaxe. And lucky touch, or lucky, I think it's just called, I'm assuming is sort of like fortune in Minecraft, where it basically gives you a chance to get more than one, or more than what you would normally get from whatever ore you're mining. Or if it's even going to be there. No. Really. That's unfortunate. What's the sword? Oh. Honestly, I'm trying to think. What would we use lucky for on the axe anyway? Not much. So, after trying to enchant and not getting anything very good, I ended up enchanting my chestplate with fireproof. And then started working on actually a big project for today. Today, I thought we could put a wall up around the entire big area of the game, because to me, if we imagine living here, ending up over here. So I've added a little bit of mossy just to add a bit more texture. I think that's helped this one a little bit more, though this bit here is definitely still a little flat. And then we've got just a mossy space, or a mossy bit over here, I guess I should say, next to the tower, which still has the trapdoors and the fences and everything, but it's just kind of covered in leaves and has a bit of mossy mossy stone brick. But now, honestly, we still need to bring the wall out from this side and go all the way around and over to the other tower, and then over into the mountain near our waterfall. So, honestly, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get a time-lapse going, trying to get all of it done. And I think we'll leave it there after that, because this is gonna take a lot of work. At this point, this wall was starting to take a bit of a toll on me because I just didn't know how much longer it was going to take. But making it halfway and knowing that I had about half left was definitely motivating, as well as the fact that I had basically just skipped a week of uploading. So I knew I had until the next week to get this done. Finally complete. We have finally finished putting the wall all the way around the base. That took a lot longer than I expected it to, but I do hope that you all enjoyed that. In total, I think, to get all the materials together and build this wall was probably about 30 hours or so. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. But in general, I hope that you all enjoyed. I know that that was a lot of time lapses and such, but this video would be way too long otherwise. But either way, thank you for watching, and I think we'll go back to something a little bit smaller in the next episode, maybe just working on the actual mega base itself again, you know, finishing up a few things. But I guess that'll have to wait until the next one. Bye everyone!